It's Ace. Just here doing this little, my little routine. I had to give me a little routine going before I drive myself crazy with that Gemini moon. For those who know. But yeah, so what was on my mind? What was on my mind? No, seriously. Well, it was on my mind heavily. About how us young men, find it hard to express ourselves, and for those who deal with someone like that or dealing with it yourself, I just want to say, that it stems from just not having the space, the ability, from not having the space and the ability or the opportunities to express oneself when it was much needed, especially in that adolescence and that it's teen years, tween years. It's very important for the individual to be able to, or for the individual to have the confidence, to feel as though that they can express themselves. Because if that is taken and stripped from the individual, then you get someone who is very, 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 who finds it very, very hard to open up and to express themselves. And the downside, it's not like it's a good, it's not really anything good that comes out of it, and I'm speaking from personal experience. I struggle with this a lot, and I'm still struggling with it. So I know, first and foremost, that it leads to you sabotaging yourself, and for a lot, very, very, important, impactful relationships and friendships. It leads you to alienating yourself, to almost a point where it wasn't necessary, For a lot of people, easier said than done, but for real, it leads to a lot of instability emotionally, not a lot of growth. It don't make room for a lot of growth. And I'm learning to deal with it. How am I learning to deal with it? I'm learning to, first, you have to be able to, you have to be able to pinpoint that kind of behavior. First of all, you have to be able to take a look at yourself and be like, okay, look at how can I say it? I'm trying to look for these big complex words, but pretty much you have to look for the patterns in that kind of behavior, and be, brave enough, willing to address those issues, because it's very, very, very common now in a lot of young men. And I'm not saying that it's only unique, or it goes as far as just being a young man. It can go. It's a lot of of our young women as well dealing with this. But I'm just speaking, pretty much on experience. When I speak of this, and first thing I can recommend is just to be able to know that it's you have a problem, and kind of just go from there. Again, I'm still dealing with it, and I'll I'll be updating on this topic, but it's very hard, and where I feel like I had to stop and look at myself in the mirror and be like, I have a problem, is because of my relationship status. I have had some beautiful, it's so beautiful. Speaking of beautiful, look at this beautiful, so beautiful. Oh my God. I just had to put that in there, that speaks for itself. But with what I was saying was my relationship status, I had some wonderful, wonderful connections that was very much in vain put to an early end, and it didn't have to, and I just feel like it could, if I would have spoke on my feelings, expressing myself a lot more, then I would have had a different outcome, and it takes one to pretty much learn from these kind of mistakes. You won't get it over. It's not an overnight thing. It's not easy. So you just got the birdies showing out tonight. Beautiful. Just nature is so beautiful. Yeah, I didn't mean to make this video longer than what it was and get off topic, but that's a big problem, and I know that we need to address it. First address it within ourselves, and then address it as a community, as a whole, as a collective, and just connect these dots, man, because it's a lot of beautiful life out here, I guess you can say. It's why that happened. It's so much life out here to live and to enjoy. Life is not meant to be lived in isolation and disappointment, and to be miserable. I wake up and I look at myself and I be like, man, where did time go? So it's Ace. I came back. I told you I was gonna come back, and I was gonna come back with something meaningful. And I feel like this is perfect time for me to get on this platform and just kind of just take it to the next level. So let's start on this healing journey together. And I love y'all, man. I really do, and I mean that. So if you know somebody who having that problem, if your significant other has that problem, let them share this video with them, and I will be giving y'all an update on this topic, because I'm tired of you look at me, I'm not trying to be by no means arrogant and to blow my own horn, but some people may look at me and be like, okay, this guy, he has no problem. He looks to have no problem in the department of relationships, but I do, actually, and I'm tired of living my days alone. Shit, man, don't nobody want to be alone. I'm not cut out for it, man. I'm not no more. So yeah, give this video a like and share and subscribe, and just comment down below what y'all believe and what y'all think, and y'all ideas and y'all perspective on this whole topic. Learning how to express yourself more. I'm gonna get back to it. Love y'all. Peace.